Hi, this is Jay with Weldy Designs, W Designs, Weldy Designs. It's Tuesday, July 5th. I hope everybody in the United States had a marvelous 4th of July and hope everybody has stayed safe. So it's 5:11 p.m. and I am in the process of rendering out in Blender 3D my ultra-modern uh, house rendering. And of course, I know there's only so many things that you can do with shipping containers, but what I did was I took four uh, dimensions of shipping containers and put them together and rendered my idea of what I'd like to see as my home with shipping containers. It's not a animation, it's going to be a static image here, and I've done a couple different ones and just finished the matting on the background and implementing some of the fauna into it. The tree is not mine and the grass is not mine. They're models from Blender Swap that are readily available. Unfortunately, I don't know who the artists are. I can look it up, I guess, but if I come across the licensing agreements on those two files, I'll put them in the description below. Um, the pots are from the Architectural Academy, um, and most of the other um, textures are from bitmaps and JPEGs that I found online. So enough said on that, I guess. Just wanted to show it off a little bit. This is finishing up. I'm doing it at a 600 sample render at 1920 by 1080. And I think it came out pretty well for a newbie in doing this. Uh, Certainly not bad. Uh, I kept it pretty linear. There's windows on both ends of the upper floor, the second floor, and the frame cube that you see is actually the cube that houses the stairway from the first floor to the second floor, which contains two bedrooms and a single bathroom. First floor has a half bath, kitchen, living room, and dining area. Yeah, I'm going to put this on pause and then we'll look at the wireframe once it's done rendering. And I guess while we're waiting for this to render, I'll explain a little bit. In March, the third week of March, I closed out my IT consulting and administration business that I had been doing for the past, 15 to 20 years. And I did that because my mother is 88 and needs some assistance, more assistance than I was able to do with trying to run a full-time business and uh, maintaining some relatively good care for her. So I closed my business, that business, and I've reformulated it as a design, 3D design business, doing logos, t-shirt designs, branding, architectural renderings for local architects if they need it, interior design rendering, and that sort of thing using Blender 3D. Okay, go ahead and pause this again, and we'll come back and show you the wireframe on it. I always forget F2 or F3. It's F3 to rename your PNG file. And this is finished as far as I am concerned, since it's just a uh, design render for me. Okay, so there it is finished. We'll escape out of that. And we'll go into wireframe. There's the wireframe on it. It's pretty simple. Um, Started out with cubes and then subdivided those cubes and did modifiers for the windows and did the framing on the stairwell on top of the first floor. Uh, so the idea is not to be a engineering render. It's really a render for purposes of showing a client or a customer what the finished product would look like. I'm Jay with Weldy Designs. I can be found at www.jrweldy.net. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.